Hey guys, John from JohnMurrayHeadshots.com here. It's Tuesday, and most of you know I don't normally post on the Tuesday, but this is just a quick video. I did shoot this video earlier and I had to reshoot it again now because it just went on for way too long. About a week ago, I had a problem with a phone. It got briefly wet in a shallow river. A friend of mine got caught when we were kayaking, and when we basically just got into the water. He rolled over, pulled me into the water, and when I rolled back up, my phone had been in the water for about 10 seconds. I was sold the phone under the pretense that it was rated to be in water, so water resistant for up to 30 minutes. And for the last week, I've had an absolute disaster of customer service experiences with three companies. First of all, with Vodafone. Because I was actually with Samsung first, because Samsung sent me to Vodafone. Samsung, I contacted them on their live chat, and they sent me a lot of copy paste messages in this live chat. They didn't actually engage with me. There was a person there. It wasn't just an AI bot. I did confirm that, but that was only after I kind of got a bit fed up with these copy paste messages, and they were repeating the same paragraphs over and over again. And I was sent into the Vodafone store on Grafton Street, and the salesperson took the phone off me and told me instantly that the phone had been fried, that the motherboard of the phone had been fried, and only agreed to take the phone up to an engineer upstairs after I explained the fact that Samsung had sent me in. He then stood behind the door, spoke to the other sales girl that was on the floor. The two of them were kind of hiding behind the door talking about their weekends and stuff, and then he came back out and told me the same thing again, that the phone was beyond economical repair. Now, he told me that I could replace the phone for €500, or I could have it repaired for €400, which doesn't really do the whole beyond economical repair thing, considering it would save me €100 to repair the phone in the first place. I then got back onto Samsung, who again sent me the exact same conversation, paragraph for paragraph. When I explained that this was not working for me, that I needed to speak to a manager, because look, I need somebody to talk to me and to have authority to talk to me and to take responsibility for what was going on, to look and say, okay, let's get the phone assessed, let's do something here. I then got an email from that manager who sent me this exact same conversation, paragraph for paragraph, telling me that Samsung don't cover their phones if anything goes wrong, essentially. Because the phone got wet. You know, it's supposed to be IP67 rated, which means that it should be okay underwater for 30 minutes. But it wasn't. It was underwater for 10 minutes. Or 10 seconds, sorry, 10 seconds. I have a G-Shock watch. G-Shock watch says that it can go to, I think it's 100 meters. I'm not going to try that because, you know, first of all, I'd be crushed. And second of all, look, I just want to know that I can get in the shower with it. You know, I can go for a swim with it on, and I don't have to worry about it too much. Same assumptions with the phone. 10 seconds and 30 minutes are two completely different things. So I then reached out to Samsung again on Twitter. Their people have been great on Twitter. The same with the Twitter team for Virgin have been brilliant as well. They engage with you, they speak to you as a human, and they even sign off the end of their messages with their initials, because you're talking to a few different people. But they understand what's going on, and you're talking to a person. So I spoke to them. They said they'd have somebody reach out to me within 24 hours, and it did get delayed, I'm assuming because of the weekend. And somebody reached out to me yesterday and sent me this long scathing email basically telling me that I dropped the phone into salt water, which diminishes that amount of time. It wasn't salt water, it was fresh water. They'd also said that the phone may have been damaged. So I have damaged the phone in some way beforehand to mess up the seals on the phone. That phone has been in an OtterBox case since I got it. Very particular about protecting my technology. That phone normally goes into a waterproof case when I am on the water. It was just that my friend had ended up in the water really quickly as soon as we got onto the water, and I didn't have time to put the phone into the waterproof case before going to help him. I did get rolled over. The pocket on my life jacket was open just slightly, and some water got in, but not a whole lot. So I would be within reason to expect that the phone for 10 seconds would be okay, considering the fact that it's supposed to be rated for half an hour. Not something I was thinking about at the time when I rolled over, but something you would think about afterwards. Then we have Virgin. I contacted Virgin initially when I brought the phone was damaged as well. I said, look, what can we do here? I was told by the lady in the store, or the girl in the store, that it was her second day and she had no authority to do anything. She couldn't help me. I said, right, well, I'm going to need a new phone until this is fixed. I'll buy a phone. Can I buy it and just put it on my plan? What do I need to do? And she couldn't sell me a phone because I was already an existing customer and she didn't know how to do that. Now, look, maybe the person that was with her, somebody supervising her, was on her break. Look, it happens. No big deal. It was her second day. She didn't have anybody to go to say, look, what can we do here? And I could have gone into the Samsung store, which is right across from it, which is a Carphone warehouse store, but I'm a Virgin customer. Why would I not go here? So I left it. I have old phones. I've taken care of my phones. I'm using an old phone now. And I said, okay, let's reach out to them. And I did reach out to them. I reached out to them on Twitter as well. I said, look, I need some help here. I'm not getting any help from Samsung. Vodafone, who Samsung sent me to, have absolutely shit the bed. Because that guy was just a disaster. Like, he was only interested in selling me a new phone. He had no interest in helping me. So I reached out to Virgin online and they sent me an automated questionnaire. Fabulous. How does that help me? Don't send me an automated questionnaire. We'll send it to you through WhatsApp. At the moment I'm having trouble with my WhatsApp because I'm on an old phone that has, it just doesn't have the same capabilities as the old phone, and I've lost so many messages and stuff. So they sent me an automated questionnaire through WhatsApp that I had to connect to my laptop so that I could actually get the questionnaire. And when I went onto the laptop and connected to the questionnaire, it was just this automated questionnaire. So I was to fill out the questionnaire and it went back to them, and here I am a week later with no help. So I'm posting this video because I think it's important for you to know not what they did, but don't ruin a customer service experience by not providing customer service. Don't ruin your reputation or don't ruin people's experiences of your company by not providing customer service, by making assumptions, or by just sending automated messages. Do not send them. Don't ruin what your customers experience of you by not listening. Listen to your customers. Ask them the relevant questions and make contact with them. People buy from people, and if you take care of your customers, the rest will look after themselves. That's pretty much all I have to say for today. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, and I'll be back with more positive messages and stuff like that tomorrow. Have a good afternoon.